All right. Hello, hello. Oh, I forgot to put chat up. I'll do it right now. We'll get it going. We'll get it going. Let's get it good. Copy. Restore. Uh, Properties. URL. There's way too many steps for this. Did that work? Oh yeah, we need to also make it visible. Haha. Here we are. Whoo. We don't need to be that big. We'll put it just on the bottom of the Anbernic page. How's that? So I have been trying so very hard. I've been trying so very hard to get this to work right with an update. The RG35XX Plus. I have hit so many snags, and I'll make a post about it just to show you guys what I'm talking about. Just all the different issues I've had. I've been trying for like 3 days in between trying to finish Coursera. I did about 2 months of Coursera today. That was fun. But I got some other quick updates to get to you guys as well. Hope the music's not too loud. It shouldn't be. Should be pretty mellow. But I got a couple of updates. I just found out that these exist. 180 read, 130 write, Pro Plus 512. This is actually not going in a Steam Deck, believe it or not. I'm not quite sure where this is going just yet. I'm probably going to end up shoving it in the RG405V, because this thing can do so much. And then take the 256 that's in here and put it in the RG35XX Plus. But I do want to say, I don't think I'm going to be updating to the firmware for this. I'm going to wait, I think. I tried. I really did try. I can't get it to work. Until somebody else makes it easier, I can't do it. I did, however... Hey, what's up? I did, however, post links to how you can do it below. A video, and hopefully you'll have better luck than me. But yeah, hello. Just doing a quick update. I really can't stay for long today. I'm exhausted. I just did about 2 months of Coursera in the last 8 hours, and in the meantime, I was trying to download the firmware files for this. I really did try. It wouldn't. But I also said I would talk about desktop mode, or not desktop, but the output on these little guys. So this is the output on the original RG35XX. And I gotta say, having this heavy cable coming out the back of the one that you can't put control... Well, I guess you can OTG it. Huh. I could try that out. But yeah, I got this cool other device here, which is a disc caddy that Taki Udon was showing off. Excited to check it out. 4-year-old 2230 drives. That's the wrong one. This is the SK Hynix. Give me a sec. Yeah, sorry I've been so distant. I've been trying. I've been really trying to make it back here, but I've been so freaking busy. My brother's birthday is today. One of my best buddies' significant other's birthday is today. This is not the right drive either. This is the WD. Where did I stuff that other one? Oh, I swear I just had it. Thought I had everything organized before I started. I swear I did. Well, I can't put a 2230 in a caddy if I can't find the 2230. There's no way I could have put it. Didn't fall. Oh, and I ordered some stuff in my sleep. Yeah, podcasting, huh? Where that drive go? I swear I haven't gone anywhere. Where would I have put it? I've got. This is a new one. This is not the one I'm looking for, by the way. I'm not trying to adore the Explorer, you guys, or Blue's Clues, you guys. This is a different drive. Not under the Steam Deck. Um, I'm legitimately at a little bit of a loss right now. I somehow lost it. Well, I ordered stuff in my sleep. I got another one of these because it worked with the OLED. I figured I would get a fresh one. Yeah, it's in a box where it was last, I'm sure. It was on my desk right here. I'm afraid I rolled over it with my chair or shoved it in my pocket or something. And then I wanted to try out the matte screen protectors for the Steam Deck. I was curious. But yeah, I ordered them in my sleep apparently. Like I got an alert from JSOX and it's like, "Oh, hey, yeah, you bought something." And I'm like, "I bought something?" What? This is a 2 terabyte ADATA, by the way. How much was the shell? I think it was like 25 to 30 bucks. Yeah, 25 to 30 bucks, I think. Maybe a little bit less. That might have been on a sale. I didn't spend a lot. Actually, I can check for you real quick while I continue to look for my card or my drive. Let's see. I can tell you exactly how much it was. But yeah, I didn't mean to buy it. I wanted it, but I wasn't really thinking about it. It just happened. Give it a sec while it loads. I swear, if I put it in my pocket. Oh, I found it. It was underneath the thermal pad. Hey, we found the 512. Okay, come on. Come on, JSOX website. Come on, do the thing. Yeah, no, it's just been busy. It's going to be busy too, because obviously it's like Christmas week and I have to finish 3.5 modules of Coursera by the 20th. Yeah, right? Right? I'm not going to be doing too much today. Why is this not loading? Come on, JSOX. Let's see if my shop has it. My shop app. Probably does. Yeah, I'm not going to be here for too long today. Up an hour at most. Oh, hey, the backplate. Oh, it dropped 4 days ago. That's probably why I bought it. Okay, I'll tell you what it is currently. That's not right. That's more than what I paid. Vented backplate. $26.99 is what it was. It's a full kit. Got a couple different colors. I don't know why shop shows it, but JSOX just won't for some reason. I didn't pay any more than like 40 bucks for the screen protectors, and maybe it was like 45 with shipping. I don't know. I was asleep when I did it. Sorry. It was somewhere around there. All right, so this is something that Taki Udon had showed, and I was very excited to check it out. I'm still very excited to check it out. I shouldn't have done this either. But hey, you know, the show must go on. Love testing tech with you guys. All right. Ooh, fancy schmancy. Oh, it has a thermal pad and everything. Please assign a new drive letter and format the SSD in Windows. No. Yeah, sure. Thermal pads. Oh, this thing's kind of sexy. Come on. Get out of there. It's in there good. Jeez. So this is not going to get you full speeds of this thing. Come on, focus. Here we go. I love that it focuses when I tell it to. You're going to get like, I think it's, 1,000 megabytes per second. You're not going to get super, super crazy high speeds on this. Has a little shell and cable comes along with it. It's designed for use with the Steam Deck, but it's not like for the Steam Deck. We'll get to that in a minute. I did want to check out real quickly the RG35XX. Oh, hello. You can see the camera. Look at how shiny that is. Plus, and how it goes out through the HDMI out like this one over here does. Yeah. I wanted to check it out. I was curious. I forgot to actually do anything with that, but I also wanted to get a controller. Do I have a C2C cable handy? I'm sure I do. I've got literally everything I own out on this desk. That is a very small desk. You know what? Because it is a very small desk, we're going to find a very small USB-C. Because that's how this works today. Where's my X-Bone controller? I swear, it's just a pile. So we're going to try this out. We're going to try the OTG to see if this just OTGs in the old one. And then we're going to finish up that install over there. I wonder if this has enough battery to it. Hey, we're good. We Gucci. All right, we're plugging it in. Hey, it registered. It did a little vibration. We're plugged in. Let's see what we got here. We're gonna, you know what? Let's see, how far forward can I go with this? This is not an ideal situation, but I wanted you guys to be able to see the whole experience. So I don't know if this does OTG. I think it's trying to do Bluetooth to the Steam Deck, to be honest. So I don't know if this does OTG. Let me try a controller that wasn't recently paired to the Steam Deck. How's this one? I haven't even used this one yet. I got it for, I don't know why I got it. I guess it was on sale. I got it for like 45 bucks. And I haven't had a chance to use it yet. It vibrates. It does do something. So, let's see. Huh. Let's try something else. Let's see if there's an OTG setting on the system itself here. Am I already in? Oh yeah, I'm still in that. Let's go back. Sorry. It's been a busy. How do I go home again? That's not working now. Back. There we go. I thought the settings were, no. Oh yeah, that's the difficult. I don't think this does OTG. I can't get it to just, with my normal thinky think, but also it's been a really busy last couple of days. So I'm going to, just because this isn't obvious at all, maybe it's in here. Maybe it's in apps. Anybody know? Let's see. I think Stock OS might do it. Stock OS might do it. try it out. This is on the original RG35XX. Well, not the original, but not the Plus. Let's try switching to stock and see what it does. The controller stopped flashing. I'm also going to shrink down chat here just a tad, just for a little bit better visibility. Or you know what? We can lift up these other videos. We're going to do that. We'll lift up the capture card. Ooh, that doesn't work. Oh, I'm breaking everything. Let's not do that. Live reformatting is iffy at best. Come on, come on. Ah, that's as good as we're gonna get it. Okay, so we're not gonna try that. I'm not getting anything on the screen here, so let's go back and try something else. I like troubleshooting on the fly. It's fun for me. Legitimately, it's fun. This song sounds very Lord of the Ringsy to me. Let's try the power again. Third time's a charm. There we go. I just wasn't pressing it long enough. So I'm going to reduce the chat size just a tad. So y'all can see a little bit easier. I'm going to load this sucker back up onto the screen. See if it just does it while launching into the stock OS. Seems to. That's cool. Settings. I've got a relatively older firmware on here, but let's see. The whole test was to see if it just registers a controller. Does not seem to do OTG. Okay, the original does not. We've learned something here. I don't see a setting for it, and well, I mean, in the I/O test, it does seem to have an OTG. That's the only reason why I even tried it. It says there's a controller connected, but yeah, let's see if I unplug it. Oh, did I just do it wrong? Am I just an idiot? Am I thinking of a different system? I might be thinking of a different system. Try unplugging it from the system. See if that changes anything. Let go. Okay, yeah, no, we're gonna just move on to the next one. Good to know, though. Hey, you know, we tested it. The good news is that it doesn't, ooh, that noise. Yes, let's go switch back. It doesn't, cause any weird issues. Switching to and from like that. Again, okay, so let's see. Let's hold for 1, 2, 3. Is that long enough? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. It's not dead. Better not be dead. I have just messed with this. All right, let's try this again. So it's registering power. Am I just really, really bad at powering these things on? Is that my thing? Okay, let's try 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No green light. Try 1 second. We're gonna let that sit for a minute. Maybe it died in the... Maybe I left it on idle like an idiot. You know what I just realized? I should probably get going in the background. Oh, I did buy this too. I might actually play this. It was on sale, $30. We've got... Where to go? There it is. Hey, hey, I got a thing. You saw nothing. I'm gonna have that just doing its thing in the background. Ooh. While I start installing this. And that is charging. Seems to be toolless. Do I really have to pull on the glass? I hate that. It is charged. When it finally powers on, I bet you it'll work. Let me just make sure I don't have to, like, slide my finger on the glass there. That seems like a little... Is that really the move? I didn't even start it yet. Oh, right. Is it all just... That's funny. That's all old school. This one, yeah? Yeah. Stink. That's my name. That's cool. I love this game. I absolutely adore this game. I've only played the original and the DX. I've not played this new one yet. We'll mess with that more in a bit, because I don't know much about it, to be honest. I'm going to try powering this on again one more time. Am I just really bad at it? I swear. I'm an idiot. I forgot to put the OS drive back in. Oh. Frickin' idiot. I was trying to do some file transfer stuff and it didn't end up frickin' working. I'm a frickin' idiot. Get in there. Hey, watch this, everybody. Not the first try. I'm still bad at this. Okay, let's try second try. 1, 2, 3. Did I put it in the wrong slot? Oh, 1, 2. Did I grab the wrong drive? Oh my god. Okay, let's try the other one I got here. It could have easily been swapped. Okay, let's try that one. Doesn't seem to be this one either. I think this is the, you know what? I don't know what this one is. I think this is the right one. This 64 right here. We're going to go nuts, and we're going to put both of them in and figure it out later. Come on. I swear, I've dealt with handhelds my entire life, and these new little ones are so frustrating when it comes to powering them on. I might have borked something. Maybe doesn't want to launch with the HDMI in? Let's try that. I have no idea. I might have borked it. Okay, we're gonna go on to the next thing. It looks like the instructions want me to slide the glass off, which is a little annoying. What charger do I use for this? Right now I'm just using a Steam Deck charger, but it is charging. I know people have been having issues with the chargers on a lot of these cheaper Anbernic devices. On the RG35XX and the Plus, it seems to charge fine with... Yeah, this is just a Steam Deck charger. Wait for it. Yeah, this one powers on the screen and everything. Wait for it. Yeah. What's up, fucking ill? Happy to see ya. I am having trouble. I am having trouble. All right, we're just gonna do the thing. Oh, I hate that. I hate that I had to slide my thumb all over that thing. I'm actually not sure what... Oh, I did it in the wrong order, like an idiot. I literally just looked at the instructions. All right, so we're gonna pull this sucker out. Guess not all the way out, huh? It's in there good. Okay, I guess we're gonna leave that one in. We'll do it the other way instead. We're gonna slide this in. And then I'm gonna pull this back. Probably should have pulled that back first. I got fat fingers. You know, we're gonna do it at the same time. We're gonna push and slide it back at the same time. You guys see that little nubbin? That tiny little space that I'm supposed to be getting my hand in? There we go. I got it. I didn't put in the heat sink. We'll be fine. Is that really just like on glass? That's intense. Neat. We'll mess with that in a minute. I'm gonna try this one more time. What is up with you? Okay, power. I didn't remove any files, but I did plug it into my computer. Can you imagine if I have to do this? One with multiple volt values on it, like 5, 9, etc. Should use this or just buy the one that says 5 volts. Okay, so for these little devices, I would say you're not going to hurt the device by using that kind of a charger, as far as I understand it. It just either will or won't charge it. You're probably going to be safe with the 5 volt. I think they recommend a 5 volt. Why would you not power on? Literally mess. Oh, really? The second I pull it off camera, I think it's just camera shy. But yeah, it's not going to hurt it. It just might not charge it. I found that with the other devices that I have, specifically the POW Kitty, of course it's upside down. It's just my day today. This will only charge with an old phone charger that I have, and I hate that. The reason why I'm not using this, the only reason I'm not using this, is because it's always dead when I go to it, because it won't charge on any of the chargers that I just have out. Always dead is not fair. Watch it not also turn on. This one turns on. Give it a second. I like this thing a lot, don't get me wrong. It's just I don't want to have to grab a different charger. I just want to have Steam Deck chargers everywhere for everything. It's just convenient. It's aiming at me. It's taking a bit today. It's just one of those days, I guess. Here we go. 90% battery. Hey, you know what? It's not dead. You know, I do forget how nice this screen is. It's pretty good. Yeah, actually, it kind of is. Oh, I forgot to put Avalon code on here. All right, so let's get back on track just a little bit. While that does its thing, we'll see if we can get it to do something fun. Let's plug this in. Let's see why you would or wouldn't do that. So far, it's just not putting out any video just yet. Interesting. Yeah, so DS stuff is fun. Oh, I put it sideways. This one has way too many options. Yeah, this is the Powkitty RGB30. I forget which is actually touch. I think it just launches with, yeah. I haven't played this game in a very long time, and actually I don't think I have a save file here. This is a neat little device. It's a little bit more expensive than the others by a decent margin, but it's a decent device. All right, we're going to go back into this. Turn my brightness back up a little, because I was playing it in the dark the other day. I'm curious about the map situation. Are you... Hey, I got my shield back. The Powkitty's really nice, actually. It, like I said, it just has issues with charging. And I could not get the OTG port to work. It does have... Sorry, I'm very ADHD. I'm extra ADHD today. It has charging. It has an OTG. I couldn't get the OTG to work. You know what? We're right here. We literally have a cable right here. Let's see if I can get it to work right now. On the spot. It vibrated. Nothing is registering on this one either. Maybe it's my cable, but I did just use this. This should work. But I do really like the Powkitty. I'm just a little bit bummed by it and the charging situation. Oh yeah, let's go back to here. I'm maybe a girl, because again, I play a dude in real life. It gets kind of same. You know what I mean? It's funny. I had a friend who was like, when I was very young, he said something like, why would I want to, I think he worded it like, hey, I'm straight, why would I want to stare at a dude's ass all day? I'm going to play a chick. Whoa, that is vibrant. Oh. I heard it's really easy to lose yourself. That is nuts. Okay, that is actually insane. Have you seen the new Miiu take on the Game Boy Advance SP? Yes, I did. I actually saw them on, I saw something that looked like it on AliExpress when I was looking at it a couple of days ago. I was kind of surprised, to be honest. That's actually kind of almost playable. That's hilarious. I didn't have to set this up at all, by the way. I mean, outside of just getting it to run. This is cool. Yeah, as far as Miyu though, if you have sensitive ears, I would advise against the Miyu flip and go towards something else because apparently Miyu is known for PWM ringing. It's like a thing that they do. Okay, so why is this not going out? Let me try rotating my input over here. Sorry if this gets a little bit wonky just for a sec. You know, we can test it a different way too, because I'm pretty sure that this bad boy does output as well. It's supposed to. It's set properly. Huh. Why? This is my first time messing with this. I like troubleshooting on the fly. But why won't this do the thing? It's set to input 3, which is this cable that's running across the desk and just worked with the RG35XX. Yeah, I'm curious about the Anbernic one. And by the way, the Miyu thing, I have only tested the Miyu Mini Plus. For the record, I've only tested that one, and the ring is really bad. When I started talking to people about it, they said that they were hearing the ringing in other Miyu Mini devices. I don't know what I just said, but let me rephrase. Let me restart. I have only tested the Miyu Mini Plus, and it rings. When I talked to other people, they said that they had similar experiences, or they would go and listen. When it's not at full brightness, it makes like a ringing noise. I wanted to love this thing. I really did. It has a lot to love. It has a lot of things that I really want the RG35XX Plus to do. But that ringing, I can't use it. It ends up sitting in its case and just not getting touched. So why is this not doing a thing? Is there a setting I need to tweak with this? Let's go back to home here. I thought start and select. Oh, wait, because this is a different app structure. Okay. Yeah, so the brightness affects the sound because of a pulse width modulation error. As far as I understand it, there is a frequency of the brightness that is coming through the speakers. So because of it trying to go down, and I'm pretty sure it's like 20,000 kilohertz or something like that. I don't remember the specific frequency. But when it goes up to the very high, the highest brightness of like a 9 or a 10, I can still hear it on the 9, but it's making that frequency, which is represented as sound. It will make that same frequency as a sound, as far as I understand it. And it's very, very annoying. But then when you go down to the lower frequencies, which are more in the normal range of human hearing, it makes it more loud. But for some reason at the top, at the 10, it's a high enough frequency to where most people can't hear it. It does also have a hiss, but these all kind of have a hiss. If you get really close to the speaker, even with the volume all the way off. But you don't hear that from like a foot away from your face. The ringing, you'll hear it from pretty much anywhere. Yeah, why is this not doing the thing? And also, I really don't know how to back out of this anymore. Let's just power this off. Was it start, select R and L to get out of drastic? I think so. This one also has kind of confusing with Jellos. It's a little confusing. Just remembering how to navigate all the different apps. Kind of like why I like garlic and onions so much is they're relatively streamlined. They're pretty much the same. I think I did something wrong here. We're going to reset. We're going to do a full reset here. It's funny, I even tried to run a script to change the PWM issues that I was having. Oh, now it's running on the big screen. Okay. I tried to run a script that was supposed to run on some other devices, and I think somebody got working on the Miyoo Mini Plus. I even have it on the system there currently, but I couldn't get the script to actually do what it was supposed to do. Supposed to drop it down to, I think it was 17,000 kilohertz. Or, sorry, not drop it down, increase it. But the way that it worked, it didn't make it that much brighter. It was a really weird, complicated thought process. So this doesn't look like it's scaling properly. Let's see. Let's do some puspa. And why is this one not playing nice? Let's wake you back up. I think I waited too long and it went back to like full powered down mode. I don't even know. Let's see. Receive your XX Plus in 2 to 3 days and go to buy a new SD card for it. Notice the cards have different colors depending on the quality. Should I only look for the ones with gold on them? SD card for it. Are you talking about SanDisk ones specifically? Could you rephrase the question just to make sure I understand what you're asking? Also, are you guys getting audio for the game? I swear, I have not had this much trouble with this thing until I'm on camera. It's just how it goes. But here, I'll show you what I mean about the power situation too. So the Anbernic is charged. We're going to unplug it from the charge. We're going to OTG this thing. And the light should turn red if it's charging. And it doesn't. But it will if you use an old phone charger, like this old Samsung whatever. See if I can get this on camera, actually show it. Oop, pressed a button. Yeah, see how it went red there? It's actually charging with this old phone plug. Can't hear the game? Okay. That's unfortunate. Oh well, it's probably best for copyright reasons. Oh right, because select is B on this because it was circle. Yeah, the SanDisk ones. Okay, yeah, the SanDisk ones are, you're going to want to get anyone that's over like 130 megabytes per second read speed. Let me grab this one. This is the fastest. I don't know. I don't know if calling it cheap is right. This is the fastest cheap drive that I've seen. The Samsung Pro Plus. I think this was $28, $28 before shipping. Yeah. I also do have a lot of SanDisks. I've got the SanDisk 1 terabyte. I think it's the Extreme. That one I think goes up to 190 megabytes a second read. But yeah, you want to have a high read speed on cards you're going to be gaming off of. It only makes a difference up to a point. The write speed is also important for how fast it will download to everything. But you're not going to be downloading as much as you're gaming, unless you're me. But that's why I got this 2 terabyte drive over here. All right, we're gonna switch off of this. I'm not gonna even say what it is. I'm excited to mess with that. Oh, you know what? I should probably save. Can I just save in the settings? I forget how you save in this game. It's been so long. I'm so zoomed out. That's cool. I'll mess with this more later. I'm just at the beginning. Oh, it did save. Hey, neat. Steam Deck is still a powerhouse. If you got like $300 to toss at a, this is my recommendation. If you don't have $300, actually the Pow Kitty and oh, I let it go to sleep again. Just hold for 5 seconds. Hey, there we go. Oh man, is this the one that's plugged in? Okay, cool. We're gonna make sure this thing doesn't die again. We're gonna change the cable out. Let this charge. Doing a little bit of everything here today. Let's see if this will just go. It's a good sign. Okay, yeah, the big thing is the Steam Deck. And it felt awkward at first, and now it's so relaxing in a weird way because my thumbs, when I'm trying to be active with the thumbsticks, are all the way over here. And then when I want to be doing D-pad type stuff, I'm not like cramping up one thumb and moving one to the other. It's very shooters and then back buttons here for any kind of shooty-shoot type stuff. Don't have to touch the face buttons. And then for platformers and whatnot, it's all face buttons, and it feels more ergonomic. It's very strange. It's very weird to get used to at first. But no regrets, really, no regrets at all. I also picked up Dave the Diver because it was also cheap. If you guys want to see me get my ass handed to me, I got Titan Souls. Oh, it doesn't fit in with the case on. I knew it wouldn't. But that's why we got the cable. All right, let's go more into this box here. We're doing a whole bunch of things at once right now because I cannot stay on task. This is legitimately, my fiance was in chat before. I don't know if she's still here or not, but I'm like this all the time. I'm just all over the place. How long have I been here? 47 minutes. Oh my gosh, and I've gotten almost nothing done. I've gotten some things done. We're contributing to the community, one individual at a time, which is what we're here for. So this is a cool little mechanism. I saw this online. Oh, I don't like that, how pinched that cable is. But this is a little caddy for that thing to go into normally. So, as far as I understand it, this just peels away. This slots in. This pops open. This doesn't have to pop open. Okay. And you just stuff it back in there. This is all just brute force. Huh. Not necessarily how I would have done it. Oh, it's a little window. I see. Huh. Okay, I don't hate that. I don't hate that. That's in there pretty good. I just cut my nails like an idiot. All right, and then this apparently unfolds, unfurls. It's all friction mounted. That's so interesting. The little carrying dongle. Come on. Oh, it's in there so good. There we go. We're out. We're free. Right. Plug this in up here. I really don't like how bendy that was. Let's see what's even on this drive. I don't remember. I think this might be a Windows install. It might be a Windows install. I'm just going to format this drive, honestly. Well, heck yeah, I'm glad. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you guys out. I understand a lot of this stuff. This Windows to Go drive just didn't end up working. So yes, we're going to wipe it. That's fine. We're going to put a fresh install of Windows on this later. Okay, so why is this not going out? Let's try launching it with that going. A little pop. Didn't hear the power go on. Did I just like put it to sleep again? Okay, here, we got picture down here. The video out has been extra complicated. This might have been one of the bugs that the update was supposed to fix, but I'm going to post some of the error messages I have had. Oh, that's obnoxious. The little fan makes a really substantial amount of noise. Oh, it's much better when you close it off. It's still noisy. Huh. I like that in theory, but I don't know about that. Okay, yeah, we're back up. We're back up. All right, before it goes to sleep again, let's jump into something and try to plug in a controller and such. And actually, this one doesn't even need to be plugged in. This one should do Bluetooth. So let's see if we can figure out how to do that. Bluetooth settings. All right, I don't have to cross over any Wi-Fi information to do this. Whoop. Enable Bluetooth, yes. Search. All right. Let's power this thing on. Is the controller dead? Is that why this isn't working? Oh, you gotta be kidding. You know what? That would explain a lot. I did say I haven't had a chance to use this thing. Let's try this again. No, Mr. PC, we don't want this. Dismiss this. I think if Nintendo were to make a Game Boy Advance SPs again and sell them, people go crazy and buy them, especially those limited edition ones. Like, yes, I do think they would. I think people would lose their minds. I saw Macho Nacho do a video on, what was it? It was a Game Boy Pocket Color, where it was a Game Boy Pocket that had a color screen, and I know that's going to be like $400 to get all the parts and to pay someone to do it because I do not have those soldering skills. Oh, hey, look, you guys can see all of my information. These are just MAC addresses for my light bulbs. You know what? I'm going to unplug this for just a moment. I know it's just my light bulbs and such, but there's more stuff than just my light bulbs in here. Are we in? Not quite. I think, yeah. I think Nintendo is going to be putting out something soon. A button. There might be a connection error with the Bluetooth because there's nothing happening here and it is definitely trying. Oh yeah, no, if Nintendo put out like a Game Boy Pocket that would play actual Game Boy Pocket games, I'd buy it. I'd drop $100 on it instantly and I'd start buying their games all over again. Stuff that I own, stuff that I already own. If Nintendo sold this, I would buy this. Assuming it worked, of course. I would trust Nintendo to do it right. Same thing with an SP. Same thing with an old Game Boy Advance. Any of their old stuff, the old handheld hardware. If they were to resell that, I'd buy it. I'd buy it in an instant. I've owned at least one of every handheld so far outside of the original DS. And I actually did own one for like a week, but I don't feel like that's fair to say. I've owned a ton of DSs. I'm trying searching one more time. It shows up, but it's just not connecting for some reason. Let's try to reconnect on the Xbox controller. Let's get it flashy again. Let's refresh here one more time. Like, it does show up. No PC dismiss. It's searching. I think it's hilarious that my light bulbs brand, the Govee ones, it's just I homant, like I'm not home. That's hilarious to me. One of my favorite things I've ever seen. According to this, it's connected. Oh, hey! According to this, it shows up as a little controller right now. Hey, look at that. It's still not doing anything just yet, but maybe it just doesn't work in menus or something? I don't know. It's being weird. Definitely not the most user-friendly experience, I'll tell you that much. The next big step of Nintendo selling the same exact products from 20 years ago, more expensive. Yeah, no, they would. They'd make a ton of money off of it. Because I'd buy it. I'd buy it for nostalgia's sake, just to have a Game Boy Pocket, with a 3.5-inch screen like this. Yeah, I would buy it. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to actually have to return this charge thing. As cool as it is, that noise is insanely loud. There's got to be a way to disable the fan. I think I remember there being a way to disable that fan. Let's look into this real quick. Oh, you know what? We can't because it'll go to sleep. Okay, why are we not... It says it's connected. It must have been one of the issues with the firmware, because it says it's connected, and now it says it's not connected. We're gonna move on to the next thing, because like I said, I don't have a whole ton of time today. Break the fan. Yeah, you got a good point. Return within 14 days. I just got it today. If I didn't have such a limited amount of time... Well, this is just in a bunch of languages. This does not have a lot of information in English. Funny how there's so many noises. Okay. That's odd. Oh, never mind. That's correct. Active cooling fan and aluminum case. Yes, it's very active. I think I remember there being a switch in here or something to turn it off. So let's inspect this. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. Let's open this little door here. I think it's a slick looking little device. I really do. But I really can't stand the sound of that fan. Oh, it's got a little magnetic slide in there too, it looks like. Or feels like. Maybe not. No, maybe. I think it might be magnetic. Okay, let's see. Is there a little... maybe a tiny fan cable or something that I can disable? Oh man, there's nothing on this side. I'll tell you that much. I wonder what that lock does, if that locks the fan. Don't cover while working. Maybe it's just... okay, let's try doing this the right way. But I don't want to use a heat sink if it's going to void a warranty or something. Not void a warranty, but not allow me to return it. I'll grab one. We'll see what happens. We'll see if I can just get away with... Oh no, I have to peel it. You think they're gonna not let me return it if I apply this? Some permanent glue. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna make enough of a difference. You know, we're gonna do it right. We're gonna hope. This was not cheap, which is why I'm a little apprehensive. Got it blue side down, which is not the way that I would do this. This was about $60, I think. All right, so we got that centered on the bottom there. We're going to peel off this top layer. It's just a nice clear, thin plastic film. Throw this back in there. Oh, right, this pain in the butt part. Getting my fat fingers in there to get this out. Hey, I did it though. Much quicker this time. All right, so that's secured. We're gonna mess with this one or two more ways before we move on to the next thing. All right, glasses in. That is pretty sleek though. Yeah, we'll find out. I'll just tell them I'm autistic and the sound makes me crazy because that's the truth. All right. I don't know what's up with that controller. I'm going to give it a little bit more time to charge. So let's see if that makes a difference. Oh, nope. Still loud. I'm going to turn off my noise dampening just so you guys can hear what I'm talking about. I'm going to pause the music, which you guys can probably not even barely hear anyway. Yeah, how was that? Oh, is it still not playing it? Is the noise gate too strong? No, you guys can hear that. It's obnoxious, isn't it? So let's try the switch. The switch does not turn it off. I think that's just a security measure, like the little lock on a micro SD card. That is obnoxious. I didn't think it was going to be that annoying. Okay. Well. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Please stop. Okay. Ain't that a bummer? Well, hey, we learned something together here. If you're in the market for one of these thingies that Taki Udon had recommended, and I think he did also comment on the noise, good product. I haven't even sound tested it. I can't deal with the noise. But I really wish it didn't come with that active fan. At least not so noisy. Alright, well that's a friggin' bummer. I'll have to buy the cheap one that may or may not actually work. I was going to do a Windows install on one of these, just a full-on Windows. I had a whole plan. I still have a plan, now it has to be delayed even further. Come on, get out of there. Alright, the thermal pad. Come on. There we go. I wonder if I can just slide it all back on, just put the thermal pad back together. Be like, no, I didn't use this at all. There's totally not video evidence of me messing with this. Let's totally just, hey, look at that. I didn't use this. Not even a little. Look at that, good as new. This has never been used. You saw nothing. That's a bummer, though, genuinely. This thing looks so cool to me. But I really can't stand that sound. Oh well. Okay, let's try one more time with the controller. Stop for 5 seconds till the light turns on. I guess just keep holding it till the light turns on. That's the move. We'll try the Bluetooth one last time. Didn't put a screen protector on this one. I probably should have. I really do like this thing. It's just, it has a couple of shortcomings. Once they get extra different firmware on this, this is going to be the power move, the RG35XX Plus. But I gotta say, I agree with Bob Wulff in the meantime. The original RG35XX, it does all the same stuff that this one does for the most part, realistically. It's not as powerful. It really isn't. But like he was saying, not all PSP games, not all Dreamcast games, not all N64 games, not all DS games, whatever, are going to run on this either. It's still a kind of like, you won't know until you get it. All right, so don't look. Oh, wait, yeah, I just plugged it in. I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm just tired. I'm so burnt out. I was saying earlier, I did about 8 weeks of Coursera today. And I'm definitely burnt out. Okay, so it says the controller's connected. You see it showing up on the screen. I'll try OTG. I'll try plugging it in, see if that does anything. I think that's just going to cause more issues. But okay, ready? We're going to unplug this, see if it has enough charge. I doubt it. I don't know if it died immediately or if we're just doing something different here, but all right. It did vibrate. I'm going to move stuff around one last time here. I'm going to be doing the 2 terabyte upgrade to the drive relatively soon. Nope, that just made it time out. Okay. Or did it? What is it trying to do? No, the light's out. It just timed out. I must have it set to like a minute timeout. That is insane. We're powered back on again. Powering it on with it plugged in. We'll see what happens. It does vibrate. I'm guessing that just means it's receiving some sort of, what's the word? Not charge, but, yeah. Anything? It says it's connected via Bluetooth. We're not getting anything out of this. Okay. I'm gonna try one last thing, which is just while it's plugged in and whatnot, try to hook it up. Connect it one last time. Lights on. Not even gonna register as Bluetooth this time, huh? Try this one last time. Bluetooth settings. Open. Search. Refresh. You guys get to see all of my light bulbs. Pressing A, making sure it's A. Let's try pressing A on this. I didn't think that was going to work. I just had to try. The more I mess with this thing, the less I think I can recommend it in its current state. I was sold on the promise and the controls and the feel and the emulation, but the extra stuff, it doesn't really do all that much extra stuff. And in my opinion, it doesn't look as good as the RG35XX. And I'll show you what I mean very quickly, and then I gotta go. So I can't get the controller to do its thing. It'll say it's connected every now and then it won't. It doesn't matter. We're gonna do something different here. We're gonna quickly load up some Garlic OS. And we're gonna mess with some settings here. Go. Think. Oh, it also doesn't have like proper sleep functions and such. Where's my golden sun? There's my golden sun. So, oh yeah, I didn't do the. Please tell me it actually saved it. I don't want to go through that whole thing again. I don't think I saved it. Maybe I saved it a different way. Hold on. Let's go in through game rooms. It does feel better in the hand than the other one, ever so slightly. See if launching it this way will just do it. It might have been through a different core or something. I can mess with it in a minute. Oh, hey. You know what? This is doing it properly. Or closer to properly. That grid looks a lot more accurate. Yeah, because one of my favorite things about the RG35XX, which you can't even see, the original, is that it does the grid right, but I was having issues with this. Turns out launching it from the game room, it looks much more correct. We're gonna change up the screen and the scene a little bit here, because that's a little bit odd. We're gonna zoom in real close and just do a side by side. I just realized I don't have my other light on over here. We're gonna turn this light a little bit brighter then. Same with this one. Oop, too bright. We're gonna turn it away a little as well. Nope, that's not helpful. Okay, we're gonna aim this a little bit differently. There we go. So yeah, like as far as actual emulation goes, and just out of the box, it's pretty good. Oh, you know what? It's not scaling it right in handheld mode, it looks like. Oh, that's obnoxious. It looked good on the big screen. Yes, I can find my way. I know the way. So, okay, I'm going to try my best to show you what I'm talking about here. This is the RG35XX original. You might not be able to see this right. Probably not. Doesn't look like it. But the grid on there looks correct. This is on Garlic OS. But the grid here in handheld mode, the colors look fine. The colors look great. It, like, as far as coloring goes, no problems. I tried messing with it so many times, but the grid here doesn't look like a grid. It looks almost plaid. I know it's really subtle, but it looks fake. This looks like it could have been a Game Boy. This looks fake. And just from the screen effect. And I really did try to like mess with it. I tried going in the dot matrix. We can try changing the aspect. Yeah, 1:1 does it right, but then the screen's all freaking tiny. So it's a scaling issue with that. Let's go full screen. Then it's all stretched, and it also doesn't look right. It looks fake. See what overlay does. I haven't actually tried overlay on this one, I don't think. You know, looks a little funky, I'm not gonna lie. I don't love that. Yeah, I mean, I guess like aspect is the way, but it scales properly on the original RG35XX. So we're gonna go back into, shoot, how do we get back into retro? I don't know. Oh, we can't go back into RetroArch controls here because this is the other game mode. So we're gonna oh God. We're gonna save just so I don't have to come back and do this again. We're gonna exit. We're gonna go back out and back around. We're gonna try to mess with some stuff here real quick. This is a rabbit hole I didn't want to go down. We can try changing the core. Not tried VBA. Let's try VBA. Oh, is it Virtual Boy Advance? Yeah, with the RG35XX, it not only shipped with garlic on it, but it was easy to switch over, and it just scaled everything properly and launched everything properly. I even like that it has that little tiny bit of like pretend light bleed where the light is. It reminds me of the old systems. This doesn't even look like it's going to launch. Okay, so this isn't even going to... Yeah. So let's change this back to GBSP. And then we're going to go launch it again through RA. It's the exact same file, by the way. The exact same game file. So we're going to launch it through RA here. Just realized we don't have the other scaling stuff on there. I'm going to make this full screen. I'm sorry. Nobody said anything. You guys are too nice. Hey, good morning. It's very much bedtime for me. Like hours ago. We're going to do this. But yeah, good morning. Good morning, USA. Got a feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful day. Hello, hello. Whoop. I'm more just like mentally exhausted. I've been very, very busy. Sleepy is the wrong word, but I do also have to sleep. It was my brother's birthday yesterday. We're celebrating it today now because it's actually 12:13 a.m. here. I'm cooking breakfast for the whole family. It's gonna be fun. Oh heck yeah! I gotta say, I love how it emulates. I don't like that it doesn't do the grid right out of the box like the original did. But I have a feeling that once they get a new firmware on this thing, it's going to be the move. Because I'm comparing it to a whole bunch of different things. I'm sure you probably missed it, but we were comparing some Pow Kitty, um, and I'm not turning this thing on, but yeah, they're all fun. They're all good for one reason or another. Oh yeah, I'll make sure to tell them. I think we'll get a kick out of that. Yeah, I think he's actually turning 30 or turned 30. Holy crap. All right, so we have to change some filters in this. This looks pretty good to me as far as the colors. I don't know if it looks original, but it looks good. This looks super saturated now in comparison, but it looks okay. We can fix the saturation on this one though, which I'm not even going to bother with that right now. We're going to look at the settings, right? That's the get out of the game button. Um, Settings is hold this down and then press X, I think. Okay, let's see. Yeah, CFW. Yeah, anything will make it better. Did you find replacing the OLED help thermals? Yeah, I did actually. I don't think it's necessary at all, but it did make a slight difference. Yeah, yeah, these are totally different, like totally different beast. But yeah, no, I did mess with that over here just a little. Ooh, it's so close. We're so zoomed in right now. But yeah, it did make a slight difference. It was totally unnecessary. Also, the JSOX backplate does work on the OLED, and it does make a slight difference. And I opened up with this at the beginning of the video, but because it worked, I bought another one in my sleep on my Ambien because I'm that guy. I didn't do it intentionally. I just woke up and saw that it was shipping. So I'm gonna put this other one either. Yeah, it's already on this one. I'll put it on the original, and I also picked up the matte screen protectors because I'm curious. Yeah, I never got to mess with overclocking myself. I just never got around to it. I did the undervolting, and the undervolting was like insanely successful on my LCD, but the OLED, I think I could probably get negative 30 on it, but I only set it to negative 20. Yeah, the LCD did great. Okay, so let's take a look at what the settings are here. We want a menu back. We want settings, video, bilinear 3. This goes straight into RetroArch here, so we need to go into settings, video. Where are we at? Uh, oh, I just turned the bilinear off. So it doesn't even have the same settings in here. But as far as scaling, it's doing keep aspect ratio. It's not doing integer. Threaded, suspend, threaded. Yeah, that's all the same. Video filter. It doesn't even have a video filter on here. It's just doing its thing. It's using MGBA, which I think this is also using. Let's see. More efficient APU. It depends. I found that the undervolting uh, made a difference to a point, and then it started to kind of backfire a little bit. Uh, that's the wrong way to word it, I think. But I started to lose performance after a point because it was not getting enough juice. So I think like 40 was the sweet spot that I might have left it at. I think I left it at 40 on the LCD, but it made a big difference. I was surprised. Between that and the repasting of the LCD with the Honeywell pad, which I still haven't put back in the freezer because I just keep forgetting. Um, but it made a big difference. Uh, it dropped the temps down like 10 degrees between the two. The Yeah, made a big difference. All right, so let's go. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's go to the quick menu. Uh, I swear there's an overlay control or something in here somewhere. There's an on-screen overlay. That's not what I'm looking for. Is it back a menu? Am I just an idiot? On-screen display? Is that no? I'm not looking for an OSD. Yeah, the LCD really it made a difference. The OLED did make a difference too, though. I gotta say, like, I mean, I know I did say, um, but it wasn't nearly as much. It's already just better. I did a video. I don't know if anybody here watched it, but I did a video where I was trying to get the LCD to um, to outperform the stock OLED, and I did until I started messing with the OLED, and then the OLED just like kind of blew it out of the water. Well, that's not fair. It not blew it out of the water, but it got like an extra 2 to 3 frames, and it was a little bit quieter and a little bit cooler. Um, yeah, I'll retouch on that in a bit, but yeah, no, the LCD can perform really well, but it also doesn't look as good, and it doesn't last as long with the battery. Uh, it definitely is lasting longer now, though. Where did I even put that thing? I know I swear my studio here is such a mess. Oh, it's on the couch back there. But yeah. So we're looking in a video. I really don't know. Oh, here we go. This might be something. Yeah, it really is just a lot cooler. The undervolting really is unnecessary on the OLED. I think honestly, it will probably do more harm than good. They did a really good job with the OLED. The stock experience is really well tuned. Uh, yeah. Let's try to see what this does. The SD2. Watch it crash. Scaling. We don't want custom. No, we do want custom. Darn it. Excuse me. Do we have a filter? We don't have a filter. So let's see what this does. It's been a long time learning these menus, and I still can't get it to look quite right. Let's try throwing the dot matrix on there. That's funny. The screen makes it look like it's doing it. I heard that the CRT filter is actually kind of like the move. I read a whole Reddit post that they were just going nuts for the CRT filters on this on the Game Boy, and I have not messed with it yet. We're gonna do it right now, and then I really got to go to bed. Okay, so let's see. We want. Was it the CRT filter or was it? It might not have been in the filters. It might have been in the other menu. Let's see what grid looks like here. Yeah, it doesn't look right. It's too fine of a grid. Yeah, it does look funny at a distance, doesn't it? Or I mean, it looks fine at a distance. It looks funny up close. Yeah, we're gonna remove that filter. Yes, and then we're gonna go in. And what was I doing before? I swear, was it in scaling? I can't remember. My brain is just starting to shut down a little bit. No, it was down here. Or I'm legitimately losing my mind. Quick menu? Am I just losing my mind? I swear there was a shaders. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Shaders. We want shader passes. Let's just go with one for now. Shader, we want CRT. We want CRT easy mode. CRT easy mode. Apply. Oof. I don't like that. It's low resolution for you, right? What exactly do you mean? Just to make sure I'm understanding. I mean, it is low resolution, but I mean, it looks good. It just doesn't look right. So the easy CRT is not the play, not just by itself. Maybe let's try doubling the passes, see what that does, because I've never actually messed with that. Oh no, we don't want that. We don't want that at all. We want one pass. I want to see what happens when we do two, but oh hey, what? It just undoes itself. So then just three, just oh no, it did undo itself. It doesn't do two. Okay. Okay, so CRT might not be the move. Let's see what shader filter we got here. Just have default. Shader scale is also default. Okay, let's try a different CRT filter. Hmm. I'm curious as to what CRT potato is. Oh, geez. That's not better. Oh, yeah, no, it does, but also, like, I'm sitting, is that a good way to show the distance that I'm sitting from these? It's like, what is that? Like 18 to 24 inches, something like that? That's probably pretty close. But I'm sitting relatively far away from it, unless I'm getting up real close just to take a closer look at it. But I don't usually sit that close to it in a waiting room or something like that. I just want it to look like this does out of the box. I don't like the saturation, but again, the saturation can be changed by a saturation filter in the settings menu. I can drop this down easy. It just does it. I can't get this or the Miu Mini Plus to look exactly like I want it to, but yeah, I want it to just look nice. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, this has this has another CRT. Sorry, I'm like really shaky. I'll hold stable. CRT easy mode. Let's try this one. Apply changes. Hey, there we go. That looks great. We did it, guys. We did it. That's the best looking one I've found so far. It takes care of the saturation. It gives it the grid. That's the move. I don't read Chinese, but it's in the one that is Chinese. That is 100% the move. Yeah, no, that looks great. Oh, hey, look, the boulder's not fallen yet. There it is. All right, let's do a save state here so I don't have to do this again. Oh, this is the presets. Hold on. I do want to save that, though, actually. Let's save that preset. Just so I don't forget. Save it as... Where are we at? CRT. That'll be good enough. Yeah, we want the quick menu, and we want to save the state. Cool. Yeah. Cool. I think we found our I think we found our boy. Now I'm gonna try to get that saturation down real quick, and then I really gotta go to bed. I was gonna be here for an hour at the most. All right, we're gonna go back to the home menu here. I think it's in consoles, apps. Where's the settings on this thing? I always forget. No, it's not here. Am I just tripping? I know there's a settings menu on this thing. Am I just tripping? Seriously? I know there's a settings menu. um. Okay, we're gonna go right. When you don't hold it down in game, it does the thing, right? You gotta hold it down and then press X. We want to turn the saturation down. I don't remember where that is. It's another, it's another rabbit hole I'm jumping down. I don't remember where it is. I'm very new to messing with RetroArch to this kind of degree. Um, yeah. Yeah, where? I think I lost it, guys. Well, I don't remember how to do that now. So, actually, I think I think the Plus might actually be kind of taking its spot now because this is the best of both worlds right here. Oh, I forgot to show this. This is the weirdest thing. So check this out. Look at the volume. 7%, 23 decibels. Or sorry, negative 20. All right, so it gets pretty loud, but it'll go down to 0%. And it'll still go down. You see that? I can still hear it at 0 if I'm just touching that negative 40. Like it's a really the curve is very interesting. You guys probably can't hear it at all. You shouldn't be able to. I've got noise canceling on there, but it's funny because this sounds relatively loud. This is really loud, and then it doesn't really get any louder from there because there's something wrong with the way that it's scaling. It's funny. Even from like 25 to 50, it doesn't feel like that big of a jump. But from 25 down to 0, it feels like 0 to full. So just so you know, the volume is a little bit funky. on the Plus. Look, it still has a little bit there. So you hold it down and then it goes away. I don't know why it represents like that. I think that's a bug. It might have been fixed in the firmware update, but like I said, I'm going to post some. I can still hear that. That's weird. I'm going to post some screenshots that I took of my experience of attempting to do the firmware update on this thing. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until they put garlic on this, until they put, I don't know, garlic, jellos, onion, anything else. I would love Android on this. That would be hilarious. I want Android on this. I want to just straight up do Moonlight off of it and just run Steam Link and all that fun stuff. I want to try to play games I shouldn't play on this. That's what I want to do with this. I tried getting Moonlight to work with the Powkitty RGB30, um, but it requires basically its own instance of Moonlight that's set to the exact resolution and frame rate that it puts out, as far as I understand it. And I use Moonlight for other things, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, anyway, sorry. I will be doing a 2 terabyte ADATA drive upgrade on the Steam Deck OLED relatively soon. Not today. I'm too friggin' tired. But relatively soon, I'm going to do a 2 terabyte upgrade. I'll let you know if it's any faster. It's supposed to be faster. We'll do speed tests before and after. I'm excited for that. I'm sick of having to uninstall and reinstall stuff constantly, or to use all of these external drives over here just to, wrong side, just to get games going. There's my SK Hynix. That's my, I think it's a Gen 3, could be a Gen 4, I don't remember. And then my WD that has almost like all of my other games on it. I'd like to not have to carry those around. I'm actually going to do something kind of dumb. This is not for the Steam Deck. Again, just closing out with this. This is not for the Steam Deck. This is for... Oh my gosh, too many things. The RG405V, which is still probably my favorite of all of these, but this is also like double, triple the price of these two. Um, this is a blast. This is an amazing little handheld. The RG405V is my favorite. It's a sweet spot between the Steam Deck and the Miu Mini Plus, RG35XXs, all that stuff. But I'm going to be putting this in the RG405V, and I'm going to take the 256 that's in there and put it in this, because this can do DS games and then 64 games and all sorts of other stuff that I wanted everything else to do. I still think that the RGB30 has a better screen. Yeah, it definitely has a bigger, better, beautiful screen, and is a little bit more powerful. But again, it's like $30 more. But this is going to get a 256 because I'm going to actually have this be the device that I take with me everywhere and mess around with and noodle with and do whatever with. Going to get Bluetooth working eventually, all that fun stuff. But I'm going to take the 1 terabyte SanDisk drive out of my Steam Deck LCD and put it into the OLED with the 2 terabyte drive that's in the, it's going to be in the OLED. I'm going to have 3 terabytes in my Steam Deck OLED, and I'm so excited for it. But I got to do a full restructuring of everything because I have EmuDeck installed on the internal drive on this thing, and I'm borrowing a micro SD card. It's a whole big thing. You'll see on the next video. Hopefully it'll be soon. Tomorrow I'm going to be busy. The next couple of days I'm going to be busy. I probably won't be able to get a stream out until Wednesday. Wednesday, maybe. We'll see. I will if I can in the meantime. But regardless, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been fun. I hope I answered some of your questions. I know I answered some of my questions. It's a bummer that this makes so much noise with that little fan. I really wanted to love this thing. It's a cool little device. I'll contact the company first just to see if they can do anything about that noise. But yeah, I don't think it's going to work out for me. I really wanted to have a good excuse to keep these old 512s and 256s and whatnot from drive upgrades, especially because I'm going to have an extra one when I take out the 512. But yeah, Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining. This has been fun. Don't forget to subscribe and then share this with anyone who might be interested about this. It really does help me out. Yeah, please and thank you. Oh, and check out the last edited video. It was fun. I had a good time making it.